So, let's today focus on abortion. Right? Dun, dun, dun.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know that satanic stuff.
Let's talk about abortion, right? And whether it should be legalized or not. I mean, we know that it happens, right? We know that it happens in well-established hospitals, and we know that it happens illegally behind someone's house and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We know. But would we say, as a country, we should now legalize safe abortion?
Isn't that? But yeah, I was gonna say
Is
that
it legal?
It's legal.
Is
I
it?
think it is.
Is it? Are we certain
Can
that
we
it's legal?
Google, is abortion legal in Zambia?
Is
It's
it?
legal.
We need to
They're
fact
variable.
check
Because,
Like if it's going to
before we
kill the
mislead
mouth.
anybody.
because
I don't know.
I feel like if it was said,
Or
like,
not which
okay,
ones.
listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, abortion is now. Can never take this before anywhere.
No.
Abortion is now legalized, right? I think we would have less unsafe abortions happening. But unsafe abortions are still happening. So it's that thing where in the process, a girl goes to see doctor whoever around the corner,
Dodging
gets the 2
Whoever.
liter.
Wow.
That's it.
Okay.
And gets a 1 liter of whatever to drink and whatever, but then in the process gets an infection and is still referred to a bigger hospital, which is where they find out that she had an unsafe abortion and yada yada. But has it been said publicly? Like today, if I walk into a clinic and I say, yeah, I think I'm pregnant and I'd like an abortion, would people look at me and say, okay, sure, come here? Or they'd be like, You know what I mean? Yes.
I wanted to quickly read
Please.
this.
Yeah.
Although induced abortion has been legal in Zambia since 1972, many women still face logistical, financial, social, and legal obstacles to access safe abortion services, and instead undergo unsafe abortion practices.
Okay. So
It's been legal since 72.
So it's been legal, right?
Yeah.
But why is it still taboo when a girl walks into a clinic, like a big hospital,
Well,
and says she wants to terminate the pregnancy?
I think it's taboo because of Zambia's religious beliefs.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me personally, might be controversial, but I'm for abortion,
Okay.
especially in extreme cases of rape or incest.
I mean, but
for
so
example.
you say extreme cases,
Yes,
right? But
yes.
that would still mean that you believe it's okay to, you are for abortion.
No, I am for it. I know it goes against.
whether it's rape or whether it's just a regular pregnancy.
Yes.
Dang, bro.
Because look. What if you can't afford to, mistakes happen? Like,
Yeah.
you have a baby
Yeah, I was about
and
to say
then
that.
financially you're not able to take care of this person.
Pull-out game was
pull-out game was weak. What happens then? Like, are you going to bring a burden or to?
But are you acknowledging that that's like, do you say that with a clear conscience, knowing that that's a human being that you're killing?
That's now misunderstanding abortion. Wait.
No, you have the point, no? You have the point.
That's what I'm
Wait.
We do know that we all did biology,
Wait.
right?
Yeah.
We all
You have to know. You have to know when life
is there.
begins. All right. A clump of cells that is just floating there is not essentially a human being. Not yet a human being. There's no consciousness that is formed. Yes. Because you see, when you have sex today and a month later, you are told that we're expecting.
Yes.
What is it?
That's a human being.
No, what
What
is
is
it?
it?
The fetus.
What is it? What does it look like?
That dot.
The fetus. That's an egg that has been fertilized.
Yes, what does it look like?
That's the beginning of life.
What does it look like?
It's an egg that has been fertilized.
What
What does it
look
have?
like?
What does it have?
What does it?
What does it have?
Is it
It has
born?
life.
Is it one?
Huh?
What are you? Be specific. It has life.
No.
What does it have?
So I get what Moto is trying to say, right? So let's take it from the spiritual aspect of things, right? So man is spirit, soul, body, right? So he's saying when it is a fetus, what is it? What does it have to show that this is a human being, as opposed to it being a group of cells. Information?
But are you saying that it does not have life when it is a fetus?
Listen,
Cells have life.
cells have life,
Thank you.
right?
Yes.
But it's not a human. It is in the process of becoming a human. Is that not what you're trying
That
to
is
say?
correct.
So it is not a human.
No, it's not a human being.
Why is it not a human being?
That is why
Don't
it takes
you-
9 months
To become.
to
No,
become
no, no,
a
no.
human.
It
Yes.
takes 9 months for that human to be born.
Ah, wait.
Okay.
No,
Okay, right, let's do this, Jesse. Jesse, listen.
when the cell is
Listen.
fertilized.
So when a baby is born at 7 months,
No,
I'm going to your point. You said it takes 9 months for it to what?
to
be born.
born.
But it takes 9 months, right? The way God created it
Yes.
was that a woman
You are
would
actually
carry
adding to
until
my point.
9 months,
Here's
right?
what you are saying.
I'm balancing both points here. I'm
Yes.
not for or
Yes.
against any of you, right?
Yes.
So you are saying that life begins at the formation of cells. Moto is saying life begins When
Probably not
when
in,
there's a
not in
figure,
food.
when you can
Yeah, when
tell
there's a
it's
figure and there's a heart.
Motto, when does life
Yes,
begin?
there's a brain, and that's like, for example, what is made illegal when you say abortion is the abortion of life itself. Let's say, for example, you are aborting at 6 months. Yeah,
That is
that is illegal.
That is.
That is illegal. You can't abort at 6 months
But what has made you say 6
because
months?
that's now a baby.
What's the difference between 6 months and when the baby was a cell?
Can you hear that? You can even hear it as you say it.
No, 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 no.
As you say it, you
When
can
the
hear
baby
it.
was
Yeah,
a cell.
when the baby was a
My
cell.
point is that
Because
when
we
the baby
might
was
as
a
well,
cell,
we
life
might
was
as well be
being
looking at your sperm and saying, this is sacred.
No, that's different.
You must not even masturbate and just waste
That's
it.
different.
Yeah, no, because those are cells.
That's different. Simply
Those are
when the
cells.
cell fertilizes another cell,
Eh,
right?
eh.
Then that egg becomes life.
Okay.
That's where life begins.
But now, is that a baby?
That is a child.
No, it's not.
so
No, it's
Actually,
not.
that's a human.
Wait, guys.
No, it's not.
So in a
If you look at it from a biological point of view,
I
if
don't
you
think-
read about it, it's
Actually, from a
not.
biological point of view,
It's not
that
a-
is considered a human.
No, it's not. No.
Okay, we can.
Yeah,
That's
no.
the beauty.
there's no doctor
That's-
among
yes,
us.
there's no
I-
doctor
Let's
amongst
go
us.
and do reference.
No.
Guys,
Wait, listen. So
It's fact
when
check.
when a woman conceives, I don't know if this is the right term, but she can only terminate the pregnancy between first week
One.
and 12
Yeah.
weeks. Thereafter, not even at 13
Yeah.
weeks, immediately after 12 weeks, it is therefore illegal. Okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can't go
It is
at
illegal.
all.
Beyond
I'm 14
that.
weeks, I'm 16 weeks, I want to terminate. It's illegal, right? So, in that first trimester, right?
Yes.
So, week 1 to
that's
week
the
12.
word.
Yes.
Yes, week 1 to week 12, first trimester,
Yes.
you can abort.
You know the reason
Yeah,
why that is
trimester.
put in place? It's because that's when it's safe to abort. That does not mean that there's not life that you're killing.
okay, but he has a point.
It does not mean that that's not a human being that you're
Okay,
killing.
so now,
I've just googled. When does life begin?
Guys, you overtrust
at
people.
40. But
Human.
it begins at 40, but-
We can always
Every day.
Okay, let me.
Life
Begins at 40.
begins at fertilization
Okay.
with the embryo's conception. When does it become an embryo? When the sperm fucks the egg.
It doesn't pass the age. Listen, it doesn't.
No, but you see,
Okay,
you are
let's
probably
bring
reading
it
that
back.
out of
Let's
context
bring it
because,
back.
Okay. Let's bring
for
it
example, we say trees have life. Theophil,
Yeah.
But we got them.
what do you mean life? Life is activity. Even your sperm has got activity. It's
Life
got
is-
life. No, as long as it's got activity,
Life
it's
is-
got energy on its own.
Activity. So
Yes.
when the
So
seed
now you have to be
starts to
careful.
sprout,
No, you have to be careful there when you say life. What you mean by human life is where there's
You've
consciousness.
said, no.
But there's
That's not true.
Yes,
That's not true.
that's where there's consciousness.
That's not true.
That's
Because
human
there are
life.
A lot of grown-ass
Yeah.
men who are dumbasses.
But they've got a brain. Yes, they've got a brain. They're using that to exercise their dumbasses. That's consciousness.
Metaphorical
Gentlemen.
example.
Let's bring it back.
Okay,
Let's
thank you,
bring
Abby.
it back.
Gentlemen,
life
So,
begins when
he's-
there's activity.
Benas is
That's
for.
life in general.
So
Okay,
Benas
Benas is for abortion. Moto.
It's for abortion.
Okay.
But
Jesse
not the
against-
abortion in the second trimester. It's the legal abortion.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, what?
So he's saying, what's
I
your
am
stance?
for. As long as it's early enough, you can decide it. I am for.
And you?
I honestly,
From-
I'm on the fence
from-
because I do believe a woman's body, she should have her choice. But at the same time, I'm one of those people who says you have to know that you are killing a human being.
No. I think very few will agree with you. Killing a human being. That's deep, man. That's like back in the day when, you know.
fully aware of what exactly you're doing. Don't make a decision out of
So-
emotion. Don't make a
Oh.
decision because it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you
But
have to be fully
abortions
aware of what
are
exactly
usually
you're
made
about to do.
those
Because there
decisions.
are consequences.
Okay.
Killing a human. I mean, I'm still
listen.
stuck on killing a human
Okay.
being.
It
is a
It's
human
very
being.
heavy. It's
Yeah,
very
it's too
heavy.
heavy, bro.
Because you
It's
see,
not about
if
it being heavy, it's
look,
about it being
hold on. If it was essentially killing a human being,
Yes.
are you a murderer? Are you a murderer? Am I a murderer? No. Are you?
If you kill a fetus.
Are you? But you just said you are for.
Me, I'm not for abortion.
No, if you
Eh?
kill, if you abort,
Eh.
you have killed a human being.
So why is it legal then to kill a human being?
Because that's up to the laws that they.
Why is it, sensibly speaking? Don't say because government, the laws, what? Like how is it even
here's how
legal?
it's legal.
Yes.
Individuals like you who think like you have put in place policies.
No.
That's
Hold up. There are some cases where you actually need to have an abortion.
No,
Yeah,
that's
they-
what
they-
I know you're going to bring up rape.
No.
Before we even
To
get
save
to
the
that.
woman's life,
Yeah.
because it might cause
That's the
complications.
gentleman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe,
But you still
yeah.
have killed. That doesn't take away from the fact that you killed a human
Right.
being.
Okay.
You take care of it.
That is scientifically wrong. That is
Gentlemen,
scientifically
gentlemen,
wrong.
wait,
Points about
wait.
it.
That is
For
scientifically
example,
wrong.
you said
Yeah, if the
Before
woman's life is in
cases,
danger.
no, before even
There'll be
cases,
complications.
no,
Wait.
look,
The pregnancy.
before even a case, because then it should be illegal to
But
even use contraceptives.
You know.
Aha!
It's all
Good.
design.
Wait, you
Yeah.
have brought that up.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Before you even go to contraceptives, now don't feel for that chapter.
Okay.
Then wine.
What's the purpose of a contraceptive?
Wait.
Is the purpose of a contraceptive to kill a fertilized egg or to stop the egg from being fertilized?
Abortion is
sorry,
actually
sorry.
the prevention.
I remembered. Guys, give me a moment.
Did you
I
know?
remember what I wanted to say.
Yes.
To your point, to Jesse's point, there's people who get so affected by even just whether it was a medical or just having an abortion that they sort of remember, and to them it's a child. They killed a human being,
Yes.
and they live with that misery. Where even on the day it happens, they're counting. Oh, right now she would have been, or he would have been.
Yes.
You know. Others actually hold like a whole cake, shiny. Oh,
Okay, let me ask a simple
know?
question.
Wait,
I want to ask a
wait,
simple
wait,
question. When the egg is fertilized, at that point, is it possible to determine if that was a he or a she, as
No,
far as genetics are
obviously
concerned?
not. Obviously not. But here's the point that Abby's bringing across. An abortion is an emotional thing, right? For a woman to reach the point of saying, I am unable to carry this child full term, there are reasons behind it.
True.
There are some women who are careless and couldn't be bothered whether to get on the pill, the injection, IUD, whatever form of contraceptive. There are those women, right? Right?
That's a good.
But then there are other women who, like, listen, I'll have it. It's my body, my right. I know when I want to have kids, I will go on contraceptives and yada yada yada. Or even if I don't go on contraceptives, even if we don't use protection, I'll make sure to get the morning after and all of that. But there are some situations where you find yourself, you thought you were careful, you thought this and this, you were like, okay, it's all good. Your period is late. You're like, stress. whatever, because anything can trigger a woman's period to be late, right? Then you find out you're pregnant, and now you have a decision to make. Either one, I have to say, okay, so this guy, do we think we can have a baby together? Is it possible? You go to the guy says, shit, I don't want anything to do with you or that baby.
My money
Some of them
just-
even say, oh, that thing you are carrying. Okay? But it's him, he got me pregnant, it's him. Right? Insult or oh, you're this or that. Fine. She now has to make a decision, right? Can I carry this baby full term? If she analyzes her life, she says, I can't. It's an emotional process.
Yes.
Throughout the discovery of the pregnancy,
Yeah.
the whole going to the center or going to the clinic or going to the, which doctor around the corner, whatever, right? It is very emotional. So even when that process happens and a woman bleeds for 2 to 3 weeks, it is still very emotionally draining, right? So whether you've had 1 abortions, 2 abortions, 3, 4, 5, all of them.
5 is a stretch, man.
No, listen, it happens, right? It happens, and we're not
know
here
someone who
to.
did it.
You see, we're not here to judge how many abortions a person has had, but understand the emotional aspect that it has on a woman, right? But equally, it has an emotional toll on a man, especially if the man says, I want you to
It fucks with your conscience.
let's keep the child.
Yeah.
We can do this, and then the woman's like, "Sat, we can't do this. I don't want to do this." And she still goes ahead and terminates the pregnancy, right?
Yes.
And I think when you look at it from, well, not a scientist, but obviously there's a reason why they capped it off from 12 weeks, right? And why after 12 weeks it is considered illegal. What those reasons are, we would need to obviously do more research around that, right?
I can tell
But
you
the-
one for sure.
Okay, because it's life.
No, it's also health concerns for the carrier.
Okay, yes, because
Yes.
beyond that, yes.
Yes, beyond that, like it gets more complicated.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not that it makes it any less of a human.
Yeah.
It's not that it makes it any less,
Less of a person.
being. Yes.
Yeah.
But it's you, the carrier. It does bring complications as far as your health is concerned.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons that I can say for certain.
Yeah. So we mentioned. we
Sorry
mentioned,
guys,
yeah.
I'm still particularly disturbed by, sperm and egg swimming together saying that's a human
No,
being.
because a fertilized egg is a human
That's
being.
his opinion.
No, I'm
It's not an
still
opinion, it's a fact.
Okay. That's the fact that he has brought to the table.
like a human being, thinking human being.
It's a fact.
Like a thinking human being.
I think that's
Now you're also taking it far.
I know it's because that's what you're calling a human. Yeah, that's what you're calling a human.
Since we're
For you to
using
call it
Google,
like you're killing a human being.
It's a human being. Google a human being.
But that's not what we're focusing our topic on, guys. Our
I
topic
think it
is
would
the-
clarify a lot of other things because if that was the case, then I wouldn't be for abortion. It would be against the law actually
This is your
to terminate
interpretation.
because that's a human being. But it is legal.
Okay.
It is legal for a reason.
There are a
We-
lot
we
of things
touched
that are
on-
legal that are not supposed to be legal.
We touched
No,
on.
no,
Weed is
not even
legal in
going.
the US and it's not
Not
legal
even
in
going
the
that far. No, not even going that far. Not
If
even.
we're talking about
No,
weed,
not even going that far.
Ah.
Just murder. Who okays murder? Where is it okayed?
In
Okay.
Middle Eastern states, you try to be gay there.
No, not.
Oh,
Wow.
wait. I think we're missing
The
what
devil
I
is
said.
expressed in this
That's
program.
legal murder.
What I said was.
Guys, am I lying? Am I
Wait, listen.
Am
What
I
I said was. What
No,
I
you're
said
not.
was
You're
the
not.
legalization of safe abortions, because we know abortions happen.
Yes.
Everybody knows. People in the clergy, they.
But you see, when me and Moto are sparring, though, right?
Yes.
Like you see.
Like I can't even contribute to the conversation if that is the case.
Okay.
Because
Yes.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I
Moto's-
can't contribute to the
Moto's
conversation
stance
if that's the
is-
case.
Moto's stance
Yeah.
is that
But I still want you to
in
continue
the
the
first-
conversation. Okay.
No,
in the
because
first 12 weeks,
then it
it's
will be
not
very
considered a
illegal to
human
me.
being.
It is what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it will be very
So-
illegal to me.
We need to touch on.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're only
Blind
concerned about
eye.
illegal because it comes to this, right?
No, I'm actually concerned about the moral of it. Because I am not going to get up today and kill an innocent child.
Yes.
None of us is going to be able to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, by virtue of you saying that that is a human being,
Yes.
it's murder.
Yes, it is murder.
We shouldn't even condone it.
But it is condoned.
I wouldn't even like to
That's how
have.
messed
I
up
wouldn't
the world
even
is,
like to
Mojo.
go on and have this conversation
That's how messed up
because
the world
it's
is.
morally wrong.
Yes.
You get my point,
But
there.
I
Eh-heh.
feel
So
like,
now,
a fetus
Yes.
is only fully, like, you can only regard it at 16 weeks as a human being.
As a human being.
Yes, at 16 weeks.
16
It
weeks,
has to
Again, I
have
go
human
back to my initial
features.
question.
it should have human.
It must have human features. There must
That's
be.
the
Fertilize.
Yeah.
You are trying to call it a cell, but that's you being politically correct.
I think what you
And
are
I'll
being
tell you-
is
and
very
I'll tell you
religious.
why.
Yeah.
You are being very religious.
Because no.
Yes, to
Because-
call
because-
sperm and egg swimming
I think I
together,
did phrase
a
I think I
human
did
being.
phrase my question well.
Yeah, no, that's being religious.
Is gender only determined after 12 weeks then?
No. Yes.
When is
on-
gender determined?
After 12 weeks.
No. That's when you determine gender. But does that mean that that cell has got no gender?
Oh, the cell has a gender, but
Thank
you
you
can
very
only
much.
find
It's a human
out.
being.
Listen, you can only find out the gender afterwards. But the point of
Okay, but
Guys,
Okay,
so
okay,
what-
wait,
so
can I say
something with the
something?
gender is
You
not
know
a
what I'm
human
finding
being.
very
No,
interesting?
When are you determining?
No,
Okay.
my
When is it
What's the
determining
gender of my
gender?
sperm?
Okay.
At what time?
Why-
At what time are you
You
determining
know what
gender?
I'm finding very interesting?
Is
that you will never have an abortion.
They're like
Right?
this.
I'm-
You will never have an abortion.
Pardon?
You will never have an abortion.
I'm not saying that.
No, you can't. You can't have an abortion. How can
Oh,
you?
as you mean as me as a guy?
Yes.
No, I can't.
Yes, neither can you or you.
Uh-huh.
Right?
But
So-
the way this world is moving.
No. Things are transitional. But here's my
I ain't part of that.
You can see that we're talking about males.
I'm
Here's
open
my
minded.
point.
Right?
Here's my point.
Yes.
Yeah.
We touched on contraceptives, and this is the point I'm now trying to bring in.
Not totally.
We're now living in a world where children at the age of 14
Identifying as cats.
identify as sexually ready to have intercourse,
Yes.
right?
14.
Right?
Yeah.
So, with every action,
Yeah.
there is
A reaction.
reaction,
Yes.
right? So
Okay.
if I decide today to have unprotected sex,
Yeah.
I know I'm ovulating,
Yeah.
but I still go ahead and like, listen, bruv, let's do the things that need to be done, right?
Mm-hmm.
I go ahead and have sex, but I'm like, it's okay, it's fine. I've done it before. I won't fall pregnant, right? But then because of my negligence and my lack of thinking, no, listen, let me get a morning after, just in case of, right?
And
I
a
fall
morning
pregnant.
after is an emergency pill. It's
Yes.
not a
Yeah, you-
contraceptive.
No, I'm just saying
Can be having-
it's an emergency
You
pill,
can't go
right?
feedback.
But here we have 14-year-olds who are engaging in sex, right? Does that mean now, when we talk of contraceptives, should we introduce, not introduce, should it be available to 14-year-olds? Because how then are we preventing the unsafe abortions or even the safe abortions or whatever? Because you feel abortion is wrong, right? You feel it's morally wrong, right?
I
Other
feel.
peop- you
I feel now.
now feel it's
because
morally-
just to write that boast, but
Okay.
I know that it is not the case.
right.
Uh-huh.
And there are people who will be like, you know what? It's my body, it's my choice, it's my decision. We have free will as human beings, right? So now, do we introduce contraceptives because we know 14-year-olds, 13-year-olds
So,
are engaging in sex? Do we
to
introduce it to
what
the
you're
younger
asking,
group? Youth.
I think we already know that the generation we're in and the generation that's after us is really moving at a fast pace.
Very.
Okay, so with that changing, we should also make sure that the conversation remains relevant to what's happening to them right now. Right now in schools, they should make sure they activate sex education.
Exactly.
You know,
Pardon?
sex education.
Yes.
Sex ed. We
Yeah.
need that in schools.
All schools.
We need that
Rural.
Do
in
we?
schools.
Yes.
Yes, Kaliam, to her point, yeah, what
If you don't want to be killing babies
Have
like
you run
human
through the
beings,
sex education syllabus?
Listen,
No,
let
it
me
is-
finish my point. when we say sex education
Just come
syllabus, they want to back to speaking English.
I'm start speaking English.
He's done with you.
So,
Yeah, she's done with you.
what to Ketura's point, your question. So, sex education is very important, and we need to start having that conversation early. So, it's where we have to change our habits. It's no longer relevant to us. It's no longer relevant to the generation that's coming after us.
Yeah.
So now we need to move with the times.
Yes.
Moving with the times doesn't mean just the technology or the shani or the shani.
The
Let it trickle
conversations,
down
yes.
to things that we know we can prevent.
Yes.
Contraceptives so
Yes.
how are we going to
Different
increase
forms.
this education? Make it a norm to have condoms in the bathroom.
Yes.
In schools.
You know what upsets me the most about tradition is the fact that it thinks that it is correct all throughout time.
Yeah.
You know, I think everything changes, and because everything changes, you also have to actively change.
Exactly.
You see, when we say that certain things need to change about tradition, we're not saying that it's necessarily a bad thing. There just needs to be a tradition of today.
Yes.
That's it. A tradition of today that speaks to our problems today. Because our problems are not the problems of 30 years ago.
Of our forefathers. No.
Not entirely.
Take it as I am saying it. not literally, not strictly, not literally, not strictly, you know. Yes.
That you're saying it. For a simple reason.
Okay, yes, some problems.
The problems, in my opinion, are the same.
Tutakuna sopa cola.
The problems, in my opinion, are the same. The same issues that our great grandparents dealt with are the same issues that our grandparents dealt with. All that has changed is what surrounds the issues. So, for example, right? It's not like Ikunga wasn't an issue 50 years ago. If you know what Ikunga.
So let me give you an example. Let me give you an example.
What's that?
Let me give you an example.
Wait, that shani.
Hold on.
Homosexuality.
Show off its
Ulungumbwa.
Ulungungwa.
Look. That's why I said do not take it literally or strictly.
Live in the
because
tradition of now.
things have changed. All right? Hold on.
Yes.
For example, to travel from your village to another village 170 kilometers from you would actually take you maybe a day or two.
Yeah.
And that would be considered travel. You've left your home to go, and
Yes.
today it would take you less than an hour or an hour
Why?
to travel. So meaning the problems have changed, right? The experience of life has changed. The problems that you used to have in connecting with your family before are not the same. So now you're dealing with newer issues of maybe families over visiting because you cannot drive. You know what I mean? I said do not take it strictly. I know the fact that
Yes.
there are things that still remain.
The problem is still the same, right?
No.
No, not
Ah,
the problem is still the same.
well, okay, so what's the problem?
What's the problem?
So he gave a direct example.
Yes.
Of,
So-
let's say ukutandalira urukwa, right? The problem is still the same. Even in this day and age, umuntu utalevoya ukutandalira.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So-
That's not what I'm talking about. Hold on.
Give me a direct example.
Hold on. I
No,
said,
no,
for
no.
example,
A direct
you've got-
example is traveling.
Yes, traveling.
Kwali
Yes.
wenjinga,
Kwali wenjinga.
kwali wama motoka. So now how is it still a
Kwali
problem?
So the problem is not that it's been sorted out as far as ukutandalira abantu is concerned.
the problem is not ukutandalira abantu. The
It's
problem
traveling.
is traveling.
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 So you are saying the problem was traveling?
Yeah.
Traveling, yes.
Umfa, wait. Wait. Let me tell you.
Okay.
So, wait,
Yeah.
Jesse, I'll break it down. Like
Yeah,
this,
please
you
help.
know? Step by step. Let me break it down. So, we're talking about the problem being what? The problem being travel.
Yes.
Travel akale yale taking us 2 days. Waishbaka
Yes.
inshita yamba kokuchepana nama new inventions. There's bicycles. There's we're starting step by step.
Yeah.
A bicycle. A bicycle will get you from point A to point B in at least a lesser time than the 2 hours.
So
Kutu
wakati
wachitako.
unafindika kushika. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
1, 2, footy.
Kwa
A problem.
inji.
It's still a problem.
What is the problem?
The travel.
The travel.
Because it's too long.
It's still long.
So you want to
So reduce it now with
So
an
now you
engine.
invent something
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
where I was messed
Yes.
with is that me, I thought the problem is
Ukutandalira.
ukutandalishana na
Unachukua kwa
It was
nini
just an
napeleka distance. Nika
and
example
the reason
here.
why I was going to bring that up is because I said problem is still ukutandalishana because whether balireta endeke balireta injinga balireta motoka abantu bakirita batandalishana.
Okay,
Why?
here's how I can bridge the gap between you two.
Zigo.
Is by this. Look, some things haven't changed, some things have changed. But we need to find a way to sort of, if the things are beneficial from tradition, we need to find a way to keep them relevant. How do you find a way to keep them relevant?
Muchipingo Chiranda, do not move the ancient cornerstone that was put there.
Tradition is retrogressive.
Ichipingo icho chine chiri pa internet Steffi. So they're making it relevant. Ichipingo icho chine you can put it on TV.
Yes.
So you're making it relevant. So now how do we make it relevant? Where are we review our sex education. Where were we going wrong in the past? How can we sort of touch it to make it relevant to get to today's audience? Because even if you forget what Rawamba market, target market,
Yes.
So target market, but you are sort of preventing situations where Amuntu are what the promo code because the company he rhyming on a barry pop.
No, I just clarify.
The company rhyming on a barry pop.
This ati boy imagine the kwale promo code kuma abortion clinic.
Okay.
Get a discount. Can you use my
Listen,
on your fumo X base?
Okay, obviously, we're not trying to offend anybody.
Wow.
Listen.
Pero ukese mbona people taola story this.
Yeah. Because I think
We
people
need
might
to edit it
be.
together.
Yeah. All three of us.
Yeah.
So,
We missed the point.
Because
But
we need
just-
standards
Okay.
Yeah.
to kill a human being.
Okay.
So you have to pay it. They can't take care of it.
Okay, let's come back. Let's come back. Let's come back.
Yes.
We have missed the point.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay? The point was here, and we have just missed it.
Okay, even you, you're missing
No,
the
let me
point.
say the
Yeah.
point. Let me
Even
say
you.
it. See, wait.
Yes.
Wait.
Because I think you've been trying to rig this.
Let me
Keturah has been
Let's
trying
say-
to rig this episode.
Let's
Let
go
me tell you
back.
how she's been trying to do
Abortion
it.
and contraception.
Hold on. What Keturah has been trying to do is she noticed the fight that is between me and him, and it is very serious.
Yes.
That if we cannot properly define abortion,
Yeah.
we cannot talk about abortion.
Exactly.
But you would like to talk about the effects of abortion and all those the relevant stuff. Everything.
Mona.
But I can't even go that far
But do you
because
see that the conversation that the two of you had,
Yeah.
this conversation that the two of you had, is the same conversation that anybody else is having.
Which one?
The
Killing human
when
beings.
does life begin? You see?
He is calling them a clump of cells. I'm saying that's a he or a she. So
Where?
if you want to kill, you don't know.
Wait, guys.
That's misinformation.
No, wait.
Jesse, that is
Let
misinformation.
me explain
No,
what
that's
Jesse is trying to
misinformation.
say.
Let
Jesse,
me explain. Let me
Alela
explain.
and Iyoyi
That's
at that
misinformation.
small point where we're not considering that it's a human
conception.
being or not. Alela and that it's already male
Gender is
or
18 or
female.
20.
She relax.
Because
you.
gender has to go into formation.
Let's hear what Abby is saying.
He's saying the gender is already known. Only just we don't know.
Known to who? Known to who? To the fetus.
Mona.
Eh.
Tatulakwata.
Eh.
Hey.
Nake shibato ine ndi maombe yambona beso ndi muscles but ndi maombe ine. You know,
Wait.
eh.
So right now, wait.
The person is.
Not even.
The person.
Right
The
now.
person.
It's a human
Right now, at that point in
Come on,
technology,
man.
that you can't tell the gender. But ukule dash, as small as that, no photo.
Anshetana even they can know.
Oh,
you
as
want the
small as that.
As small as the clumps of cells.
Yeah, you will be able to
Okay.
tell the gender.
Fine. Well and good. Understood.
Tell the
However,
gender.
we are
What
not
is
yet
gender
there.
at a cellular
Dennis
level?
said-
Where is the penis? Where is the vagina? Where is the anus? For you to say this is gender. Where? It can't be logical. Where is it? Have you seen the penis on the fetus?
You can see.
Eh?
You can see.
It is there. There's a penis.
You can
Come
see.
on, come on.
So,
Now
are
we
we saying?
Icho chambe chodombe.
We need to say it, guys. Alright? We need to say it.
Heal.
Say,
Oh, iyi episode naba kutulagale. Naba chinyalo kuchinyama kamera. So kulela ndatenga tamuishire imwe.
So Bennett said he is for it.
Yeah, I'm
Whether,
pro-choice.
where the life begins at conception, where the life begins at Monto was
Okay, so let's do
was
this.
where?
Let's do this.
Forget his
If
name.
we were to discuss the issue of abortion,
Yes.
me as a man, I do not have any rights over a woman's body.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
If a woman became pregnant, I have no rights. The woman that I'm sleeping with becomes pregnant. I have no rights to walk up to her and say, you must abort. Or you must keep it. I don't have that right because that is her body. Okay? What I simply did was donate the sperm. It has got no impact on me.
That's
Okay? Hold on. It's got no impact on me at this particular point until it becomes a living human being that is on the surface of this planet. That's when now it becomes pressure now, my responsibility and all of that. Now I have a say. But before that, it is a woman's right to make her decision to say this is what I want. If she says I want to keep it and I had an abortion in my mind, no, it's abortion.
Yeah.
I have no right
From
to
a
even say,
woman's perspective,
no, you must
to your
abort.
point, Moto, it's not like it's totally up to me.
No, I know. You can come and ask to say, what do you think we should do? That conversation can be had.
Yeah.
But I should not step in as a man with authority and say I am the one that is going to make the final decision. You can come and we can discuss it.
But
Eh.
Your points and everything you're saying amazing, but it seems like now it's to convince my mind so even as you are hearing this news, this woman delivering the news, say, oh no,
But you know,
pregnant.
conversations how they go personally in these things.
No, I have
It's
a
not
question
that
to
you are
say,
just going to sit there and watch. What do
Mwalawa,
you think?
Are you going to be objective in your decision? In as much as you are saying it's a woman's choice, it sounds like when you say it's a woman's choice, now
expression here, so no panga, you get where I'm coming from. No panga expression. What I'm simply saying is that the final say is you. Okay, imagine a situation where I was of abortion and you want to keep it. How should the conversation go? What should I do?
I come to you and tell you I'm pregnant.
Yes, and I say you must abort.
And what if I want to abort as well?
What should I do?
That's why I want
Now
to
let folks I want you to abort.
reverse
Go let
that.
folks
If she wants to keep, and then the man says, keep, that's your own business, but I don't have to be involved in that BS. Is he within his rights in saying that?
No, certainly the law.
So no, you are not within your
No.
The law, as long
right
as it's your
We are
child,
not.
the law will still amend. So yeah, because it's like, oh, it's your child.
It's your child. DNA, lerangati.
Before we
So the law should be changed.
let's reach
Your
a
body,
conclusion.
your right.
Your money,
my
your
right.
rights, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait, when
But
you say
also
my
she's
money,
got money.
wait.
Hey, also she's got money.
money, you're
Her
right.
money, she's got money.
Let me do this.
No, then take care of the child.
Let's do this. Okay, let's reach a conclusion. So, Bennett, thanks for telling us your conclusion.
Na ile ni mpela ta. Ni mpela mpita pia. Ni mpela. Yes.
Pro-choice. Jesse, your conclusion is that?
Pro-choice. Yes.
People believe in murder. Yeah, that's absolutely wrong.
So you think abortion is murder and it's wrong?
Abortion is murder.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Dennis.
I'm pro-choice.
Pro-choice. Okay. Abby.
I am.
Landafio, we
And
agree.
that's a chinga.
I'm not for abortion.
Yeah.
Yes. But I feel that women should be given that choice.
Yeah.
And right now, you earlier mentioned that when you walk into a clinic, you're feeling shy to even ask. It shouldn't be something we should feel shy or
Yeah.
how will people see
Access.
me. Yes.
Yeah.
So we need to spread the word on that so that it doesn't seem like. Remember a long time ago, people who had HIV and AIDS, you didn't even use the same cup.
As him, yeah.
But now with the knowledge that we have, we know, listen, it's not even like that.
Yeah.
So we should do the
Alafu
same.
bila hii wallet 590.
So, with that said, we should do the same thing with abortion.
Yes.
It seems very, it
Taboo.
seems like, taboo, it's no,
It's
don't touch
against
them.
tradition.
It's the same with sex,
Yeah.
you know?
Demonized. Kama demons.
So, it's conversations that we need to start having.
True.
So that idianomi iliyofobaishi and fyachinja.
Kati bali paya. Awalanda budo sana.
Awe. She needs anyone.
Awe na alanda budo sana. Ulanda kecha chine.
I think for me,
Pretty much do.
No.
Yeah, on that
You
note-
can end.
we can.
She said it.
Yeah.
No, I said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What did I say?
Everything.
Everybody.